Hello traders, today I'm going to share about my track record on my FX book on two different accounts. We have a $10,000 account and a $100,000 account right here. So why I started off with two accounts for the track record? The reason right here is we have this account. I name it same with the YouTube channel. So this is basically on Darwin X. So Darwin X is kind of like a third-party verified company where you can build your track record and potentially in long run you might get investor to invest in you, etc, etc. So with this result, I already secured seed allocations from Darwinex. So another one, this is a 28 FM FH copy, which is a master account for a strategy provider for FH copy that we use on the broker that I've been using for almost 8 years, which is Hashtag Markets. You guys can also check out the growth comparison chart right here. I started off the Darwin X account since August, all right, and I started off the 28 FM hash copy slightly later on October. So with the main account that we seeing right now is a little over 6 months plus, and of course I'm gonna still continue updating these two accounts in the future. But of course, this is not just the accounts that I'm trading with. All right, I personally still trade with a few prop firms. Right, I still funded with few prop firms, and also I have a bigger live account that is linking with these trades. So without much talking, let's go into the first accounts, which is the Darwin X account right here. So let's check out these particular accounts on Darwin X, and also I'm gonna have the MT5 login right here. We go to the history and we will see this. I'm gonna go to the custom date that I started from August last year 2024. So in this case, I'm just gonna go to 2023 or 2022 to the latest date, and we shall see the whole history right here from the very beginning. All right, so at first for this account, I was actually scalping through during our live trading. All right, if you guys have joined my live trading sessions, I've been scalping through, and later on I will say I built around a 20% buffer, a good enough buffer during September or August. Then we slowly switch into this DCA strategy, dollar cost averaging strategy, that we will focus on buying the instruments that is gonna be historical going up, which is gold. About this strategy in the futures, I will make up maybe a super long YouTube video to explain it on this strategy. But this today we're just gonna go through the simple track record. So if I scroll through on this account, you can see that for the first 2 months that I'm still scalping it, and during October, all right, I started really just focusing on this DCA strategy, that I'm just focusing mostly on the buy. So if you look at, all right, the very end, we have made around 70,000 profit for this particular account, but particularly because, all right, I was holding through gold positions for the buy positions, and there is a swap fee, that is commission, so it's getting eat up a lot in terms of the profit on this particular Darwin account. And we have almost a 50% gain and 50% absolute gain after deducting the commissions and after deducting the swap fee. So again, Darwin X is where I trying to build a track record, a verified track record, third-party verified track record, other than Myfxbook for credibility. And most importantly, I'm not affiliated with Darwin X, so I think that's where, right, if I build a track record, it will be more credibility. And plus, in long run, right, if there's I can have a refine the risk engine or the risk management to on par with the risk engine they have. So maybe we will have a potential investment coming in, right? I have successfully already allocated the seed allocations on Darwin X. If you guys not sure about what I'm talking right here about Darwin X, okay, in maybe in the next few videos, we're gonna have a video that just explain about this platform. And so this is basically it, and this is the growth that you can see. The drawdown right here will not be exactly accurate. If you look at the equity drawdown, that at most we are actually at plus percent, and that's basically due to, all right, I'm buying gold during the Trump election period, and if you guys trading gold, you know that during the Trump election period, right, we get gold is dropping like 2,000 pips, but still managing the risk, right? The way we managing the risk is also very special, right? It's called dynamic hedging. So I'm basically focused on buy the DCA strategy, buy on gold whenever gold is going to the all-time high. But let's say if we are in a huge drawdown or fundamentally we are bearish for gold, then we will look for sell positions to hedge out the risk. I'm not gonna be explaining the full strategy detail right here, but it will need to have another long videos for this strategy, but I will definitely share it soon in the near futures on the YouTube. So plus actually currently I also having trades on gold. When gold drop further, there will be more positions sliding, but the risk is rather low. It can't be fixed as risk per trade because we are using the DCA strategy. So the more it goes down, there will be much position scaling in, and it's very different from the layering strategy that some of you guys know, that you're gonna layer a lot of trades in the zone. That's not the way. And so let's be it. Again, I will be explaining this strategy in probably another week. So for the growth right here, we're gonna check out the growth. I'm not sure why is this Myfxbook turning black color as the background, but you can see again, this is a Darwin Next account, 1 to 200 leverage on MT5. All right, so we go into the growth right here. Since I started on August, we have a nice growth. Again, I started it off with scalping, following the live trading. So we have 8.79% gain for August. September, we have 70%. That was a great month. Probably gold is keep going to the all-time high, and come into October, come into November. That's where the Trump election fuck go up, and basically we have a huge drop. So 2025, right, when gold is all back up to all-time high, I was closing most of the positions, but this negative is basically very much due to the swap and the commissions, right? When you close off the swap, when you close off the trade, so the swap is being charged, the commission is being charged. And February so far, we are still early on February, half month of February. Right now it's 2% gain, so let's see if we can goes up to 5%. So the results right here for me, right, it's not super crazy or super fantastic. I'm not flipping this account in a short period of time, right? And I'm not, like make 1,000 to 100,000 in a short period of time. So more likely the approach that I'm towards building this track record is to really have realistic gain, even though if you look at this, is might not be so realistic as an investment, but of course the risk is higher than most of the traditional investment. And this is something I would say the gain for me right now, if I can keep it consistent, I think it's a good thing. And also I will need to refine the risk whenever, right, we have a drawdowns on buying gold or Nasdaq. And plus also, yes, and these particular accounts right here, so instead of just gold that we are focusing on DCA right now, we also do trade on Nasdaq. So these two instruments, right, in historical point of view, if we pull down the charts to 5 years, 2 years, 3 years in long term, historically, all right, these two instruments is gonna be going up. So we focus on buy, and we focus on how to manage the risk when it's on the bearish move, right? So that we will survive to the drawdown with a proper risk management. And when everything goes back up, the accounts growth goes up, the profit goes up. So this is basically the super simple approach towards this DCA strategy. So next up, this is the 28 FM FH copy on Hashflash Markets, the broker that I've been using for 8 years, 1 to 500 leverage on MT4 account. So this is a live account. So we can also see the logins right here. We have 28 FM live account. That's the account number right here. That's the name right there as well. So this is actually a master account for copy trading. All right. So if we go to the history right here, and probably we go to custom and go to the date of whichever, we go to 2022 to recent date, because we started it quite rather late. I would say the first deposit right here is just $100. The reason that we started off with deposit of $100 is we want to test how does this FH copy system work, how does the copy trading system work, and we want to see how we can set it. So the reasons of starting this FH copy and also this track record is potentially we're gonna open up copy trading, right, on FH market, FH copy, and so that we test these particular platforms or these particular features, I would say, on FH markers. So first deposit is gonna be 100 US dollar, and then all good. We started off with, and we add into a $5,000 account, and sooner or later, right? Then we decided to make it a $10,000 account so that we can have a better risk. This is the withdrawal that we have recently last month, right? And plus overall, if you guys see, this is deposited $9,000 account. Right, so the full deposit is just 9,000. We want to make it a 10K account, but we already profited very early, so I didn't really deposit another like the full 10K, so it's just a 9K. And the absolute gain right here is 96% if it's based on a 9K account, but let's just see it as a 10K account. The gain right here is stating 83%, 83.84%. Is not that accurate because we deposited a few times. Also, this drawdown, I would say, is not super accurate based on the current live account size that we have, because this is rather big. And the if you see the equity growth at most, we see like 40% right here. Probably this is before, right, the deposit come in. And for this account, right, I wouldn't make it bigger, or I wouldn't compound it, as this gonna be the master account as a strategy provider on Havash Copy. So Havash Copy is a features of copy trading, right? We have not opened up to the public. Hopefully it's gonna be soon. And basically, this one good things about the Havash markers compared to the account that are shown on DarwinX, right, is they are having a swap free and commission free. So I paid zero for commissions, but I do pay some of the swap. Now you might ask, why do I still pay swap if that's swap free? So that will allow swap free for the first 40 days of you holding go buy. Right? So for the first 40 days I'm holding go buy, I was not charged by swap. And I have some trades that's holding over 40 days that I try to hold a buy from the low to the high before I close out. So there's some trades over 40 days. But the swap start charging after 40 days, which actually saves us a lot of profit in this case compared to the DarwinX account. Even though I started this account late, all right, I started this particular account late than the particular DarwinX account. But in long run, this account definitely gonna have a better performance, right, in general, because it's swap fee and it's commission fee. When the fee is lower, then definitely, yes, we will have a better results. So, and also plus, why not that I build a track record on this particular Havash markers, the regulated brokers that I've been using for 8 years, right? Havash M is actually regulated FCA, and also they have couple more regulation. You guys can just check on the website, because I'm affiliated with Havash M. So I don't think that will be increasing the credibility if I'm using this as the only track record, and guys might just start saying that I'm using a marketing account or etc etc. And this is not just the only live account that I have. All right, this is the one that I'm showing, the master account for copy trading. I personally have bigger accounts compared to these two accounts that I show on the live account, and they are basically taking the similar trade, right? I'm not gonna show that because I don't want bad energy. I think these two track record is good enough, and of course we want this to be realistic gain in long run, right? So for this account, it's the same thing. Already have one trades going on. Took a buy on 2890. That's the first position. So I actually wish that gold price can drop more so we can skew in with DCA strategy. All right. And if you look at the growth charts right here, again, it's not so accurate. Just look at the absolute gains with 36%. We will maintain this as a 10K live account, right? And I already withdraw 2K. Overall profit is 3.3K. The reasons to maintain this as a 10K live account, because this, if let's say we're gonna open a 28 FM copy, fresh copy to public, then this will be the 10K live account, master account that other traders can follow through this hash copy with allocations of, let's say, minimum 2000 US dollar. You can copy 20% of the volume allocation. 30,000, 3,000, not 30,000, 3,000 US dollar, copy the 30% volume allocations. If you have $10,000 account, 100% volume allocation. So this will be the max that we go. But that will be able to link this account with different followers account, but we have not opened it to public. Right, we are still planning how this thing should be running. And again, right, the main thing is that's interesting features called rescue lever, which that you will not lose all your money. So let's say if I putting up 10K account or 10K account, follow this 28 FM which I'm trading, and I can set a rescue level of 40%, 50%, or 30% so that, all right, I will not lose all the money. Right? I think this is a very important part when it's come to all this spam, all this mem, all this copy trading. We need to protect the capital. And overall, other than this, we can go into this money analytics right here, which October we have a 46%. Wow, that's kind of huge right here. That was because I'm not sure how accurate is this for now, because again, we started off with 100 US dollar just to test the system as the features, and it became a 5K account and slowly a 10K account. But this I'll keep it as reference, but onwards on 2025 it should be accurate, right? Again, also we have a minor loss on January because we closed off all the positions when all-time high. Some of the swap free coming in, but in general we are still up for these few months right here, and currently February for this particular accounts already up for 3.35%. That target, realistic target for this month for both account, I would say it can go to 5-7%. And if this thing can really be continued with a better risk, refined risk, I would really see that it has huge potentials in long run. Of course, I would love to share, right, more about when another quarter hits, when 9 months, when 1 year. So a 6 month track record is not really too long to say. It's not too long, right? If it can be 6 years, I will be super happy. So, and this account it started a little bit late, so it's just a 4 months. But the account that I showed previously on the Darwin X, that's a 6 months. So I think pretty much that's it of the track record. And I'm not here trying to impress anyone, and I don't think the results is super crazy, or I'm not making like from 1,000 flipping to 1 million. We are talking about realistic gain right here, and with proper risk management. But I would be super honest to agree that the risk can be refined. It can be lower when we are surviving the huge drawdown from the Trump elections. So that's kind of like a big test to me in terms of managing the risk. All right, then it's just gonna be better in terms of risk management in futures, because if let's say we've been through like 1,000 to 2,000 pips of a drawdown, all right, it's just gonna be better for the next time that I'm going to be managing drawdown, right? And pretty much that's it. I will share more about the strategy, this DCA strategy, in a long video form in the coming videos in near futures. And also there will be another video about this Darwin X, to just simply talk about what is about this platform, and also maybe another video with the hash markers, all right, why I prefer swap free account, why I prefer using pro account, swap free account, commission free account, all right, as my account. So that's it for today, sharing my 6-month track record. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down in the chat. You are welcome to say anything good or bad. It's not gonna affect me so much anymore compared to last time. So that's about it for today's video. We see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to like,